Happy Monday, guys. Today I'm coming here to talk about something very special. I just actually wrote about it on my social media today, which is the process of, the butterfly and the cycle that we go through in the cocoon. And what is the cocoon? What does the cocoon represent? And I think we all know that the cocoon is truly one of the most amazing and difficult processes that the caterpillar has to go through to finally become the amazing, beautiful butterfly. And in that cocoon, he spends a lot of his time completely quiet. Actually, everything, many of his own organs and bones are being all crushed, and if you cut the cocoon open in the middle of that, you'll just see some big gooey yuck. There isn't even an actual form, because he's moving and changing all of the form that he had once into a new form, in a new body that can now truly represent the full expression of who he is and what he's here to be. And I feel like in our cocoon in life, we also go through these cocoons. We also go through these cycles, and the cocoon is a huge and immense process that is so important in our lives, but yet we're not like the beautiful butterfly and caterpillar that somehow has this amazing peace and trust that he just knows that he's following this cycle that is completely in tune with his existence and his purpose. So he doesn't stop 1 minute to doubt it. Although we doubt our cycles all the time, we're always questioning, we're always asking, we're always thinking whether if this is the right thing, or if life is punishing us, or if this difficult moment is actually something that's wanting to crush us. And when we feel that life and pain and the cocoon begins to form itself around us, and the cocoon, no one fits in it, only you fit, and many times you're alone in that cocoon, and it's painful. But those painful moments, those moments where your bones are being crushed, your organs, everything that you feel like you're gonna die. And I've been there before, moments of our lives when we feel like we're going to die. But it's that moment when it's not that we're dying, it's just that parts of us are being recycled, are being molded so that we can truly achieve and reach our greatest potential and become the full expression of what we were born to be and to become. And in that process, it's very painful. And if we don't trust the cycle, if we don't trust the Creator, if we don't trust, we won't be able to permit this cocoon to truly do its work. We're always going to try to be getting out of it, resisting it, running away from it. And therefore, we become either eternal caterpillars, or we break in the middle of the cocoon because we just want to get out of it, and we end up becoming, we're never going to be butterflies. We're always going to be crippled human beings from the inside, because when we don't let that process of pain mold us, connect us to love, connect us to our true capacities, to forgive, to see life, to all of these beautiful things, we cripple those capacities. So all of a sudden our love is completely crippled, the way we see life is crippled, our vision is crippled, everything becomes crippled. And that's what happens when, if you ever break a cocoon in their process of the caterpillar and the pupa becoming, a butterfly, you will cripple it, and it will become a deformed insect. And so that's what we become when we don't let this process work its way through us, when we don't acknowledge and trust that we are also in this beautiful cycle of creation. And if you look out there and you see creation, you see nothing's wrong. Everything has a purpose. Everything is so beautiful, and it's just flowing. Everything is just so perfect and beautiful, and we are part of this creation. So why not trust that we're perfect too, and that everything that is happening to us is perfect and is part of a beautiful plan and part of a beautiful cycle. And that cocoon, which can be difficult moments, could be losses, could be moments of grieving, whatever pain, when it shows itself in our lives, it's like cocoons, transforming us and helping us achieve the full expression of who we are. And I want to finish this video with the phrase of Thomas More, that says, when we are in our mother's womb, we're becoming humans, but when we are in the womb of pain, we're becoming souls. And that's what I want to, the message I want to leave to all of you guys today is, when you're in the womb of pain, when you're in that cocoon, trust, you're becoming soul. You're becoming the full expression of who you are, not just human, but something greater that lives within you. And it's a beautiful process if you permit it. So when these dark moments come in your life, don't resist them. Don't run away from them, because or else you're going to be crippled for the rest of your life. And for me, part of being crippled is living a life of suffering. Suffering for me is a form of being crippled. And I feel like we don't have to be suffering. We will go through pain, but let it be your cocoon, transforming you, loving you, taking care of you. And in that space, in that home, it's a place that is not eternal. It's not going to be there. So when you're living pain, you feel like, oh my God, when is this ever going to stop? Remember, it's not permanent. The cocoon is not our permanent home. It's just a passage. It's just a moment of our lives that we're in transformation, and soon we're going to be out of it, and we're going to have wings to fly over all the difficult things that we saw before, and we'll be able to rise above every time stronger. I'm a proof of that. Lots of love.